Hi, Michelle Hutley. How are you? Yes, you are first today. I got 3 books here that we could choose from. Love Letter by MOMO Girl. I have chosen this one. Is this one to color? Or that one to color? Or we could choose this pretty picture in Botanicum. Nice little bunny with the flowers. Yes, we have a Maria Trolle book on the horizon. Or we can choose this lovely beauty from Slavic Beauties with the squirrel girl. So I see we have 5 people. She wants the bunny. Come on, other people in the chat. I always do one picture in Slavic Beauties. But before that, guys, I want to show you a couple of things I did because some of you were asking me to show you some finished work as we did it in Gothic Alchemy. I did 2 pictures in Gothic Alchemy. Some of you may have seen this on Instagram, but I did color this one with Copics. Hi, Kim. And then I did finish this one that we started a while back on another stream in Gothic Alchemy. And then I did do the roses. This was a picture that I was considering doing today on stream. This girl and the dragon. Or this girl with the arrow in her heart. As well, we could do today. And then I think, what did I do last month? We did something very simple in this book because I wanted to see if I could color in this book with my marker. So I used this as the page to see if I could do roses and make them bloody. So we could also do the 2 pictures in Gothic Alchemy. I love the pictures in this book. Just love them. Part of me is thinking doing this one because I really like this one. Aren't they? They're all beautiful in this book. And this is what we would call a darker grayscale book. But Kim, I'm thinking my Gothic Alchemy book, for whatever reason, which is I would like to do pictures of. I know a lot of you are thinking. I'm thinking the dragon and the girl. Sorry, Michelle. But he's gonna have to wait. Oh, good. This is Dragon's Gold. But all the pictures that label are all pretty in their own way. I think his eyes should be blue. I don't know why, but this is Aqua DG15. This is a perfect. I'm thinking that should be red or pink. I'm thinking of pink. RB10 pale pink. Yeah, I'm gonna have to change it to Gothic Alchemy. If this doesn't turn out as dark, I can always darken it. I tell you all the colors in this. This is Begonia pink. I tell you all the colors in this book. You know, I've been seeing some of the dragons from Kirby's movies, and I'm kind of almost tempted. Not truly, but almost tempted. Grass green. You see how different. Hey, Lily Cat, we're coloring from the Gothic Alchemy special today. This is the coloring hag in magazine. I don't know why, but all of a sudden I started coloring in this book over the last few days, and I really have I don't know if it's just me or if I just have fallen in love with the images, I think. This and this part, we're going to color it different. The head is going to be a little bit different. In my opinion, and this is just my opinion, that markers work better on grayscale, but I know that some people would disagree and say that pencils work better. But I've seen a lot of people do both, so it shouldn't make a difference if you use pencil or marker. But I personally prefer on grayscale with create space paper. I'm good. It's been like a little stressful, things are changing. And my masks came today, but they were not the ones that I thought I was going to get. They are a little different than the ones that I thought I was going to get. So, kind of upset because they're not what I primarily wanted. But they're still good for what I need them for. See, and I've never colored a dress that's like this see-through before, so that's going to be an interesting thing to do for the first time. Meadow green. This is meadow. This is G03. Hi, Miss Ann. This is the Gothic Alchemy special from Color in Heaven. This is the dark gray scale, Miss Ann. How are my nephews doing? Miss Ann knows what I mean by the nephews. I call her back my nephews. I get a refill for this. All the images are pretty in this one, Miss Ann. All of them. All of them. I love all of the images in this book. I think this may be the best one, and the images in this are what you call darker grayscale. This refill may cook it. Enough's in there. I guess that means he loves you, Anne. And then guys, while I remove this thing in there. Is that a Corona joke, Michelle? This woman had twins. She named one Corona and the other COVID. Is that supposed to be a Corona joke? In all seriousness, people should not be doing jokes like that. I don't necessarily think that's in what we would call in good taste. Oh no. All over my face. It's normal. I'll wash my hands afterwards. I don't think that's a funny joke. No, it's not a joke. It's 100%. Okay, that woman needs psychological help, obviously. Mistletoe. Why would anybody name their children that? That's got to be a joke, Michelle. Come on, you wouldn't name your children that. Too bad for those poor children. I get them delivered. Well, big groceries come from Fresh Direct, but the other groceries, some of the other groceries, like the stuff that I need, most of it I get delivered. But sometimes I have to actually go to the grocery store and get it. So it depends on what I'm doing. Let it scream. I get them delivered actually. Fresh Direct is a very good company. She lives in Boston, Miss Ann. Oh, I thought you lived in Boston, Michelle. So there we got a nice dragon done with different colors, different shades. So maybe the red and pink. This is pink. I'm gonna make the roses pink. And then I'm gonna have to wipe everything off. Light mahogany for her hair. I know you've been very busy. I've also been diamond painting. I've been having problems with the new diamond painting I'm doing. It's a Victoria move. I did film a 45-minute video, but every time I lay down the diamonds, they don't come perfectly symmetrical. So I don't know what is going on with them. Or if it's just the beginning pieces of it that are not coming symmetrical. But I do have a video that I need to upload, format and upload. So I did make a 45-minute video of that. I'm not happy with the way the things came out. It's a pretty book. You want to know? This is what happens when you mess up with the Gothic. It goes all over your hand sometimes. He must know that his auntie is on the thing. This is water lily. This is a very transparent light one. He loves his mommy. Something very light for this would be appropriate. This is water lily. It's a very, very light color. I don't remember when I first saw this. It might have been Belinda's channel. I might not do a background for this. I might. Try laying some stuff for when I do this game. What's he doing? Is he sitting on your picture, Miss Ann, like he always does? Does he do that often? Looking for the color that I want to put in there because I have a lot of colors in there. If you guys are looking for something to watch on Netflix, may I recommend Tiger King? Anne probably knows who the Tiger King is. Ash Lavender is what I'm looking for. C22. This is Ash Lavender. Just lighting up that. I don't know if it's going to need a background. It might need a background. This might need a background. Fairly beige. That means he loves his mommy. This probably just wants to be close to you, and thinking maybe the background, but maybe some water. This could be water. I think this could be water or yellow ochre. Thinking yellow ochre for this, the bottom part here. Mm-hmm. I don't think I've seen too many people coloring from this book. I mean, I've seen people color pictures from it on my Instagram, and then nothing. I saw someone do this picture in red. Someone did this in red, did the dragon in red, and then did the girl's dress in green. I was like, really? And then I got to see the first episode of Harley Quinn season 2 on the DC Uniform platform yesterday. So that was fun to watch that. Now, what color should I make the sky? Should I make it frost blue? Or should I make it chlorophy? Just like a bluish green. But I do think it needs a sky. Yeah, a lot of them were marker based though. You notice to doing marker work actually in the sand. I'm going to use frost blue because I think it'll complement the. This book has become one of my favorite new ones. This is frost blue. This Sam loves this blue because Hello, Jackie. How are you? Everybody, if you really want to see someone who does really good work with Copics, Jackie does some really good work with Copics. But I do go out on occasion, so. Your husband's very talented too, Jackie. If you watch her finished pages, get to see some of Jackie's husband. Do some work. Why is the coffee nasty, Anne? Did you overheat it or did it go cold on you? Because if it has milk in it, you can always warm it up. Guys, I'll be right back. I definitely am gonna need anything. Alright, guys. I'm back. It's weird, Anne, because a lot of businesses by where I live are now, how best to describe them, are closed. There's like only one guy around the corner open from where I live. So it's different when you know you're the only guy in town that's open. I'm just refilling it. What I do, I refill. Sometimes the Copics while I'm in the middle of coloring will need a refill. So if you want, we could do another picture in Gothic Alchemy because there's a lot of pretty pictures in this book. This might be one that this might be the first Color in Heaven book that I actually start and finish. That is Dragon's Gold. So we could do another one in this book because this is grayscale, and grayscale is so much fun. But I can show you other pictures that I've done in this book because Miss Ann didn't get to see these when she came in. You would have seen this. This is a dragon eye. I'm doing this book all in Copic marker. But this is one I did. Then I did this one. This was when we started on stream. And then I finished it off camera, so you guys get to see that, how pretty those are. Then we get this one. So, and then this one we just did. And this one. This was the other one I was thinking of doing today. So, Or we could do one of the Maria Troll books. Just like that one. This one would be a little too controversial to do. Hi, Robin. How are you? What would you guys like to do next? But it does mean switching to pencil, though. What book would you guys like us to color next? But it does mean we switch to pencils. And since there's more of you now, Gothic Alchemy is always fun to do. I like doing books on that. I think I've done, 5 pictures so far in that book so far? So, we could do Botanicum. One of these, this cute little bunny. Oh, this cute little scenic page here with the house. Both good, but then we'd be using pencils. Or we can do Love Letter. This one by MOMO Girl. Oh, the cute girl. It's a really nice one. I think this is a mermaid. Could do that one. Or we can do something in Slavic Beauties. Which I always do something in Slavic Beauties. The squirrel picture. Look at the squirrel picture. Yeah, I can't find the squirrel picture. Why is it the picture you're looking for? You cannot find. I try to do a picture every month in this book. Or this one. So I'm getting lots from MOMO Girl. So I just had to go over and get the. So we will do the little thing that's like a mermaid girl here. So I just had to get the Tombow pencils. And you can now buy the Tombow Irritant pencils individually if there's a color you like. See if I can make this color maybe something else. Maybe we could do something outrageous with her hair today. Maybe we'll do something outrageous instead of red hair. How about nice purple? Let's do purple hair. I haven't done purple hair. It is Love Letter by MOMO Girl. Hey, Miss May, you missed us coloring with markers in the Color in Heaven, the Alchemy one. So when you watch back the stream, it'll be more than one picture. And yeah, these are the Hopi pastels. So I am running low on them. So I'm trying right now to see if I can get a good deal on them. So I can get more of them. So here's Mauve. And no, this is not a hand. It's a whole mine, Miss May. And these are the only whole mines I have, which is the pastel colors, which I really love their pastel colors. These are the only ones I have. 12 of them. So these are the only pastel. These are the only whole lines I own, Miss May. So that's the one I'm using. So I think on eBay they sell them, the pastels. And I know there's an individual, some individual ones open stock. I do know that much, that there is a guy or a seller on eBay that is selling them open stock. I just hope I have enough of this pencil to last for the hair. Whole mines. How can I even describe a whole pine? A whole vine takes what you love in a prisma and then takes what you love in the polys, and it's kind of like if prismas and polys had a baby, it would be the whole vines. Jackie. Yes, you can post the link, Miss May. Thank you, Miss. Leave it to Michelle to think about food. Yeah, today they were saying on the news in Brooklyn that they found people who were hoarding medical supplies, a whole warehouse. I was like shocked at how much stuff that people were saying that there was a lot of stuff in there. So, I have a problem with edge work. So if I have edge work, I always put a piece of paper underneath it. This is a Tom Boyerton. This is cherry red. She's doing good. You know, it's different for her because, you know, my mother had planned to do all these things, like go to museums and do things that would interest her, but, you know, they've closed down all the cultural center stuff. Kind of been hard to figure out what you're going to do, but they have tours of, some of the museums are giving virtual tours. Is that right? Virtual tours? They're giving virtual tours of museums so you can go in the museum without having to actually be in the museum. So my mother really liked that. I also started watching Money Heist Part 4. I've been watching that series for a while on Netflix, so they finally dropped season 4. I watched the first 3 episodes. Basically, it's a series about these well, they're all criminals in some way or another. And they rob a bank the first time. But it's also a political statement. And you don't realize it at the time, but then you get to learn their backstories and you really start rooting for the criminals, even though you're not supposed to root for the criminals. You know, it's one of those shows where you think you know who the bad guys are, but really they're doing it for a reason. They're not just doing it to rob it. It's also a statement. So it's really a fun show. And then they finally dropped season 4, so I mean, it has a lot of twists and turns. Every time you think you know what's going to happen, they make a right turn or a shocking turn. Or someone does something you don't expect, one of the hostages will be crazy. And you can buy these pencils now in open stock on Blackheart's website. All right. Thank you, Dreamy Color Fix. What is your real name? Your first name, Dreamy? I like to call people by their first name. I really do like MOMO Girls illustrations. April. Okay, April. I like that. I think that this will be pink. So, we're pretty loose here. But you know, some of you may know that I actually do know someone who has the virus, but I think we now, or at least I think we all know someone who has it. I didn't before, and then all of a sudden I found out a few people that I knew, particularly one guy I knew from my old league in bowling, has it right now. So I feel sad because, I don't want anybody to do it, but this guy used to be so mean to me, you know. It's something in, here's the thing, May. When people used to be friends and then they have a falling out, the thing with me and this guy is that we used to be very good friends, and then we had a falling out when he dated an insane woman. That's all I'm going to say. The woman was insane. And I didn't like her. She didn't like me. And then, we had a falling out because of this. This woman caused a big falling out between us. So it's hard. It's hard to say to people, who you used to be friends with, you don't want anything bad happen. But, the things that he said to me when we had a falling out, it was so mean. It was so cruel. It hurt my feelings deeply. Our relationship has never been the same since that falling out. And I hope he does get better. Because I've heard this is a nasty, nasty, from everything that I've seen in this pandemic or this virus is, it is a nasty piece of work. I've read a book, colored a lot more, did some cleaning. I wouldn't want anybody to go through this. If you've watched the people, people in Italy and Spain, they say in the hospitals that they have people literally sleeping on the floors of the hospitals. That's a terrible thing to see. They say if you don't have to go out, don't go out. Unless you have to go out for essential supplies, then you go out. And I will be using Prismas for the skin tone. Give a purple eyes to match her. Yeah. I think we all have to, I was glad, you know, that I stocked up when I did stock up. Someone asked me, would I use marker on this book? Even though this paper is single-sided, I will not. This is more of a... I am not working from home right now. I will, once this is over, I will be going back to work. But right now, I'm kind of in a weird situation, Robin. It's a very weird feeling for me because I've always worked since the time I was in college, since after college. So, I'm doing what I can. I'm not working from home. It's kind of like it's weird. I'm getting a lot of things done. I'm also keeping busy. I reorganized my folding drawer, did some cleaning, got rid of some stuff. Okay. Yeah, I did finish a book this week, so I was working on this book for a long time. Some in Pink. With the wings. Yeah, I did finish it, so I'm gonna begin a new book soon. I don't know what yet. Maybe the Sarah J. Maas, the new one, that's the start of a new series. I do gotta write a review for the book I just finished reading. So, there are things to do. You try to keep busy to keep your mind focused, Robin. Don't forget diamond painting. You could do some diamond painting too. This will also be the pink. And really, you liked it? See, look at that. See how nice the pink goes with that purple? See that I missed some of the here. Where's my white pencil? I always am missing my white pencil. Oh, my pencils. Doesn't always have my white pencil on it. There we go. My white pencil. Here's my white. You understand why I'm putting the white down first on the skin tone. Henna. So now we are using our quizzes. This is eggshell. The trick with prisms is to be light-handed with them. All as light as you can so you can build up the layers. That's the real thing about the prismers. Peach beige. You know, I'm curious to see how they're going to do WrestleMania tonight and tomorrow because it's supposed to be 2 nights. We don't really know what the lineup is going to be, but we do know some of the matches that are taking place during the show. So That should be interesting because I know they pre-taped it, and instead of it being live, it's gonna be. Yeah, they advertise it as WrestleMania Too Big for Two Nights. Deco Pink. So this is the way that I do skin. Other people do skin much differently and much better than me, but you know, I think it all adds some nice stuff. And I learned from other people how to do skin tone. Peach. But like with the Prismas, you can actually do a lot of stuff. Looking for my salmon and I can't find it. Salmon pink. Then we'll put in nectar and then we'll put in light peach. Anything new, Miss May, in your part of the world? Are you forced to quarantine as well? Sorry, because I'm just looking for my nectar and I can't seem to find nectar. Nectar? Nectar gives the tone just a little darker, not too dark. Thing with nectar is you gotta be careful how much you apply of it, because if you go too hard with the nectar color, then you make the girl darker skin. You know what? I pray to God that nobody else that I know has to be stuck in this awful, awful situation. You're on day 23. Wow. Okay. Light decor. I didn't want to stream. I did want to stream yesterday, but there were too many people. When I wanted to stream, there were like 5 or 6 people streaming. Yeah, I might have to do a small girl stream later today. So I just did get my face mask today, so I can go out get those supplies that I need. I hope everybody is inside and doing what they tell you to do. Really, guys, if you do what they're telling you to do, we'll get through this thing much faster. Very loud in there. But there's some grayscale pictures. I think some of them are like light grayscale, not all of them, but there may be one or two. In this book, I saw a picture with the Grim Reaper in it. So I'm like, oh. Now I want to do our headpiece. This is because people don't really know what to do. Well, part of the problem is that people don't want to shut down their countries, and they really should. They feel like, oh, we shouldn't have to do it because we don't have a health emergency at that time. But then later on, they might have the health emergency because they didn't plan for it. I mean, who could plan for an epidemic like this? That was a gel pen. Some people, and then you know what the other problem with this virus is, Robin, is that some people don't show symptoms at all of that. You could have it and be asymptomatic. So the problem is, But you know what? When you do lockdowns or stay-at-home orders, Robin, here's the benefit of that. And a lot of people don't see it this way, but if you do the stay-at-home orders, what you're doing is actually helping people, and you're reducing the spread of it. And this is sky blue. This is a whole line. I'm going lightly with the whole line. So you don't know who has it. You could be touching somebody and have it. So that's why some people are doing gloves and masks, because they're afraid. What color should we do this? Red, orange. What color should I do this? Here's the thing: you have to order it from China, and then what happened? Everybody was competing against other states, and so then it became May marriage for people to do it May. So it's more complicated than the president makes it. If you listen to the governor of New York, he actually explains it in a way that kind of makes sense. And this is pink in the prismas. That is very scary, Robin. You gotta tell him to wear a mask when he goes outside. This is pink. And it's the pink. And no, I'm not coloring around it. I'm not doing a background. I still gotta write a book review on the book I read. It was really good. It's a historical romance by Kate Bateman. Now I have time to read, so that's always good. Gotta make time for things, so you don't go crazy staying home. Mm. Do you get so you don't get your groceries delivered. Yeah, no. It's such a I mean, where do you go to if you can't? And all the hospitals are just taking the COVID patients. So how do you go about getting help for that? Even Miss Robin, I can't even imagine not to give. How are you gonna do that? Well, this is our Momo girl. Love letters to Momo girl. So this is very pretty. So this is our love letter to love letter by Momo girl. So I think she came out really pretty. I like her a lot. I did the pink because it matched the color theme. Like we have purple, red, pink, blue, a little bit of gray lavender, some skin tones. So I think I wanted to stay with the, color scheme for this picture. So doesn't mean that you have to go strictly by the color scheme, but sometimes I like to stay within a certain range of colors. So that's this picture. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this stream. And I hope that all of you stay safe and well and keep busy. So hopefully I'll see you Monday or Tuesday when I stream again because I don't stream on Sundays. Thank you, Miss May. I like her too. And Miss May, you missed this picture. We did this picture earlier from the Gothic. Oh yes, this is the picture that we colored earlier in the stream. If anybody wondering, we did this with my Copic markers today. We did this one with Copic markers. This is the Color in Heaven Gothic Alchemy special. So I've done about, I think, 5 in this book now? So it may be my new favorite. So this was all done with Copic markers. So, exactly, May. Stay safe and keep busy and try to do things. You can go out for a little bit of exercise. But just remember, stay 6 feet of paper. It's not white. That's lily. That's lily. That's it's like a light pink. It's not a white dress. So it's water lily. It's the color. It looks white, but it's like a pinkish white color. So I picked the color because it was really light. So hope you all have had a good time and everybody enjoy the weekend. And I will see you back either Monday or Tuesday when I stream again. Bye, everybody.